Everybody, Spot of Nerd here, and sorry, I lost my thought process here because Rumble is being Rumble right now. Bear with me here, some minor technical issues. Play some Jeopardy music. So what I was trying to do was play the video, which is like this. Because technically I'm not exactly set up just yet, but I think I'm actually okay right now. Yeah. Technical difficulties. It's Saturday. It's day number 10, if you can believe it or not. I'm going to say that every day probably because even I'm shocked that I'm still consecutively doing this every single day live. Never done this before. Spot of Nerd. If you're new to the channel, I would love you so much. Before we even get into anything, if you haven't already, hit the subscribes, the likes, the follows before you even get to know me, because once you get to know me, you're probably not going to follow because according to the world, I am the devil. I'm a bigot and a racist and everything in between, but reality is I have critical thinking skills. So we'll just put that 2 cents together. Anyway, that's for a whole nother day, whole nother ball game, whole nother topic and discussion. Tonight, I'm trying to not say the words that I always say about timing, but I figured we could just have a nice, fun, non-political, although it's probably going to end up political some way or another, discussion around the fact that officially Tron Ares, or as I refer to it as Tron Ass, is now streaming digitally as well as physically if you actually do that stuff or even bother to pay for that just pile of shit. It's now available. So yeah, right out of the gate. Again, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, again, those 3 or 4 of you fucking love every single one of you. I did God, what did I do? 2 reviews? Because I was duped. I had that there's words again that I'm really terrible with, but I almost had that belief there might have actually been some good with Tron Ares. When the trailer first came out, I was excited, I was ecstatic. It looked amazing. Sure, Jared Leto, I could give 2 shits. I'm not really the biggest fan of his, but it is what it is. I don't really care as long as they make a good story that is continuing the story from Tron Legacy. Obviously, that fell to pieces. You can go onto the channel, watch those multiple reviews, watch the positive one and watch the negative one. And the reason I went negative is because I didn't actually really take grasp of what I was watching. Spoiler if you haven't seen it or if you give 2 shits, it's a Tron movie that doesn't have Tron in it. That's like having a Star Wars movie without the Force. I mean, sure, okay, now that I'm thinking about it, okay, there was like Rogue One, there was Han Solo, blah, 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 blah. But you know what I'm talking about. It's like Star Trek without the fucking Enterprise. And again, I'm thinking, no, Discovery had it. Lower Decks, maybe. Metaphorically speaking, I think you know what I'm talking about because, again, Tron is based off of Digital World, the grid, created by, forget his fucking name. Tron is kind of the soldier, the hero, the Luke Skywalker of the Tron world. And you didn't even have him in this fucking movie. It was ultimately the positive I'll give it. Tron Ares. Solo, it is a good film. And I know that's weird to say after everything I just said, or if you look at the reviews. If it is a individual solo film that has nothing, take the Tron name out of it, it's a good film. It's not a great film. It's a good film. I'll even give you credit. Now that it's streaming on Disney Plus, I actually kind of encourage you to watch it, especially if you have a nice TV, like an OLED, OLED. credit where it's due. The theater was one thing. Seeing it in your own home on a nice ass TV is a completely different ballgame. And holy shit, I do have to give credit to, I think it was Industrial Light and Sound or whoever made this film. The graphics, the CGI are exceptional. They are gorgeous and beautiful, and I encourage you just to watch it for those alone. Like, it really, really was beautifully done. But that story is just tragically terrible, and the way I was gonna kind of give you an example here without going into too much depth or hours upon hours of mindless discussion around it, is I was gonna show you a clip from Tron Legacy, the light cycle battle during Tron Legacy, which is it was beyond its time. It was ahead of its time in movie creation, in movie design, in everything movies that existed up until that point. It has never been done before with what Tron Legacy did. And then I'm going to show you what Tron Ares did because technically Tron Ares is the third in the franchise. It supposedly is the third in the sequel, blah, 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 even though it tries its fucking hardest not to be. It's night and fucking day because in Tron Ares, albeit you can look right behind me, right? Arms, there you go. There we go. Wait, the other one. The light cycle, I actually bought the damn popcorn bucket because I actually fucking love it. Physically, like visually, the light cycle is bad fucking ass. It really is. Again, arms, terrible, blah, blah, blah. But the way they actually put it into this movie, Tron Ares, you would almost fall asleep because of how boring it was. And I'm going to show you. I'm hoping I found some channels that maybe are, hopefully YouTube won't give me a copyright or whatever. I'm sure they will. Again, this is just for fun, y'all. I don't make any money off of this, just throwing it out there. But let's kind of start with that. So again, I'm going to show you first things first. I'm going to show you this light cycle battle in Tron Legacy, which if you haven't seen it, I encourage you to go onto Disney Plus, or if you have the digital copy, physical copy, go and watch it again just because of how fucking amazing it is. So let me see if this is working. Yes, that is exactly what I want, except I don't want that damn banner. So let's go ahead. You know what I've not done before, actually? Obviously, I can make this full screen, right? What happens when I make it full screen? Ooh, it actually goes full screen too. You learn new things when you're doing this shit. Okay, so let's play this. I won't play all of it. I mean, maybe like a minute or two or 3 or 4, but we'll see. Enjoy this.
Grid is live. Initiate light cycle battle.
And again, remember, this came out. I mean, come on. If that doesn't make you hard, I don't know what will. I really don't. If that doesn't make you hard, I don't know what will.
Now this I can do.
2010 is when this movie came out. 16 years ago. Again. Imagine watching this if you have on an OLED, beautiful. The music, like punk, you're ecstatic, half punk.
Here we go.
Again, like you're on the grid, one thing or the other, and you look at this, and die, you will literally die. By the way, to this day, Hot Toys is a brand of another one of those big companies. They actually made a light cycle way back when this movie first came out, and I'm still to this day trying to find one. If you know of anything or anyone that can get a hold of one of those, that's a good time. this I'm a broken record. It's what we do on here. It's Autumn Earth. This came out in 2010.
Hey! We gotta work together! It's the only way!
Alright, we'll just watch take him out.
That's it. You got me. Boom! Now that's what I'm talking about!
That's exactly what I'm talking about. How fucking incredible is that? Seriously, people, like how fucking incredible. And that's a 3-minute scene, and that is literally a 2-hour, 2.5-hour film of just shit like that. It's fucking incredible. It's never been done before, and it's truly epic. The story was incredible, the acting, the writing, everything. It is a work of art, and I've mentioned this before, I'll say it 1,000 times again. One of the only benefits of Tron Ares is that it finally gave Tron Legacy the respect that it deserves. It didn't get a lot of respect when it came out. It even to this day is only just starting to get that respect, but thankfully it's finally starting to get the respect it deserves. So take that and now apply it to Tron Ares. So let's watch this one. Wait for it. Wait for it. Full screen-ish, sort of, kind of. A little bit of context. They're literally bringing the light cycle.
Stage 1 load is complete.
That's what we're trying to do is they need to capture the CEO gal, because she's got this code, this algorithm that communicates. Again, visually, nope, as possible. If there ever is a
You have
toy,
29 minutes to bring me
toy,
any tip.
I will be buying it. They had to do what Puppy is doing. One thing right out of the gate you notice. Light disappears. It doesn't actually like computer animate itself into a fucking light. Okay, sure, it's eerie, it's getting dark outside. I'm not pumped, I'm not excited. I thought they were gonna have a bike race. I watched that in John Wick.
Target identified.
Damn it, I'm awesome!
Intercepting now.
So, if you haven't been paying attention to timing like that, these bikes have been on supposedly in the scene for about, I want to say 3 minutes. In the bike for about 30 seconds.
Eyes on the target.
The whole point of the bike is to show the fucking bike.
What?
Okay, this was cool. Coming up right now. Terrible fucking music. Did you hear that? Terrible fucking music. Like, honestly, watching that again and fucking 4K, 8K OLED is fucking badass. So I'm gonna move to the end because I guess that is the main topic, right? So basically, the last half of that scene is them just going around the city chasing each other. Like I shit you not, people. That is literally them just chasing each other. Oh yeah, there it is. Basically, yeah, I'm getting notified. Your stream was interrupted because of blah 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 blah. Don't worry, I'll get it taken off. Here's my thing. Okay, side note, real quick, for the YouTube overlords out there. When I find a clip or content that's been on your fucking shit for 10 years, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. It's bullshit. It's total bullshit. So anyway, coming back to, um, I thought this would also be a great way. I've been playing a lot around with Grok, the AI from X, aka Elon Musk, and I've been kind of creating some videos, and I figured it would be kind of great. It would be a nice way to kind of bring some new segments to the channel in a way of speaking. And I'd love to know your thoughts. Tell me in the comments if they're stupid, if they're dumb, if they're cool, whatever, or if you want maybe something different. I'd love to know. But before we get to the segment that I'm going to introduce, is because to set the preface, supposedly Tron Ares is the number one movie that is currently streaming in America. As in, like, it is the most popular movie streaming right now in America. And quite frankly, do you know what that is?
Well, I call bullshit.
That's our new segment. We're going to call the new segment, I call bullshit. I call absolute bullshit. Because here's the thing, right? Just like anything, I want to be very clear. I have absolutely no idea how social media works in relation to view counts and followers, subscriptions, blah 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 blah. I would be the farthest from in far as knowledge around that type of shit. But one thing I do know in terms of when it comes to streaming and things like that, the fact that you're claiming that Tron Ares is number one in the country right now, albeit a little piece of me is kind of happy because, okay, maybe this popularity will make it, maybe like future films happen again in the future. But I ultimately do call absolute bullshit because I'm sorry, anybody's Disney Plus account right now, Paramount Plus, fucking Amazon Prime, whatever it is, I guarantee you there's probably 6 other random ass people on those accounts. So you're telling me right now, one person's paying for that Disney Plus account. It's spreading around 10 other households. That is why it's popular. There is no other reason why, other than the fact that people are too cheap. They did not want to go to the theater, which I don't blame them. I would have never, if I'd have known, I would have never paid $25 to fucking watch this pile of shit. But ultimately, people have just been waiting. We live in a day and age now where why are you going, again, we've talked about this. We'll go down the discussion another time, but why would you pay $25, $30 when you can literally buy the movie for that instead of going and seeing it in a theater? Theaters are dying. They're dead. They are literally out the door. 1 foot is out the fucking door. The reason I get passionate around that is, again, because if you want to get people back in the theaters, number one, you have to give us good stories. You have to give us good storytelling. But number two, I'm not going to pay 25 fucking dollars unless it is absolutely critical that I need to go see this in a theater. Because otherwise, 2 months down the road, it'll be on digital. This one, it only took a month. It's like a month and a half before Tron Ares was literally on digital and you could watch it. It's insane. But that's where I call bullshit because there's no way. There's no way that many people all of a sudden have become Tron fans, let alone Tron Ares fans. It's absolute bullshit.
Well, I call bullshit.
Hey, it's fun. It's gimmicky. I'll see if I can come up with some other ones. Like, I did another one where it was like, what the fuck? I don't know. Maybe we'll do a segment down the road of what the fuck or something like that. So anyway, I'd love to know your thoughts. I really, really would. Throw them in the comments. Tell me what you think. Are you a fan of Ares? Hey, that's great. Tell me why. Let's have a debate. If you don't, if you're on the same page with me, let's have another discussion about that. Do you love Tron Legacy just as much as I do? Which, again, if you're new or not new to the channel, to me, Tron Legacy is probably top 3 favorite film of all time. Hands down, one of the most underrated movies of all time. It really, really is. And I think the biggest miss from Ares was they just did not continue the fucking story. That's all they had to fucking do was continue the fucking story. But they didn't. And that's where Disney lost over $100 million with Tron Ares. So again, I call bullshit in the fact that this is #1 in the country. Although the numbers might show it, reality is it's bullshit. You're welcome. Anyway, y'all, I'm going to wrap this episode up. I super appreciate everybody that got this far. If you're listening, watching, the whole 9 yards. And we will catch you guys. It's tomorrow's Sunday, right? Yeah, tomorrow is Sunday, which means odds are it's video game day. So who knows what we'll be playing? Stay tuned, stick around, and you'll find out. Laters, y'all. Oh my god, it didn't loop. See, I need to figure this shit out. Let's try this again. We will catch you guys tomorrow. Laters, y'all. I just realized, thank God I wasn't like picking my nose or something.